Hey everyone, Brian from Progressive Combat Systems here, and today I'm going to teach you how to end fights sooner by picking better targets. For a long time now, martial arts has had this very fair fight kind of oriented mentality. The emphasis has been on outclassing and outmaneuvering your opponent or your sparring partner, right? Rules are drawn up either officially or unofficially that say, hey, you can't hit here, here's your legal targets, etc. For instance, in a lot of schools, you can't kick in the balls. In pretty much any school I've been in, you can't grab someone by the hair and repeatedly smash their face into a wall or a chair. Why not? Well, obviously there's some safety issues. If you're at a school that emphasizes a lot of contact sparring, kicking someone in the balls or smashing their face into a chair is a really quick way to not wind up having a sparring partner anymore, possibly wind up in jail. But realistically, a lot of people, they want to have this idea of being fair and outclassing and outmatching someone by being the better person. I'm not really quite so sure why people feel the need to have that mentality when in reality, what is the goal of a fight? It's to win, right? Now there's sport martial arts, I get it. You know, if you're going into boxing or MMA or Thai boxing or jiu-jitsu or something, you need to play by the rules of that sport. Totally get it. But if we're talking about real violence out in the street, brother, I got one goal, and that is to win, period. I might have a secondary goal of staying out of jail, but that's a function of how far I continue taking the violence. So now that we know what the goal of a real fight is, it's to win as fast as possible, let's talk about targets. So we have all kinds of targets on the body. We've got head, neck, testicles, eyes, ears, legs, body, breadbasket, ribs, etc., right? So think about the areas of the body that are very resilient against damage. That tends to be the body, that tends to be the legs, okay? And then you think about the areas that tend to be vulnerable. I probably don't have to mention those. If you've ever played a contact sport before, football, lacrosse, hockey, soccer, basketball, you know, anything where people are hitting you, shoving you, you've been hit in the legs, you've been hit in the body, you've probably been hit in the head with or without a helmet. I'm sorry, but there's never been a body punch that has ever landed that is harder than being tackled and slammed into the ground in football. There has never been a leg kick that has landed that is harder than two soccer players sprinting full speed at a ball and one of them blasting their knee into the other one's thigh. And in both of those sports, in almost every instance, those athletes get right back up and they keep playing their sport. So they're not even on adrenaline or endorphins, you know, the things are going to kick in that'll make you tougher and help mask pain the way that you would be if you were in a real fight, or the way that your attacker is going to be in a real fight. So if those athletes can get back up and keep playing their sport, I'm going to suggest we need to pick better targets. If you find yourself in a real violent encounter, okay, predator-victim mindset, here's how it goes. If an asocial predator is out there looking for a victim, do you think they're going to pick someone who's roughly their size, looks like they can fight, right? Someone who looks like they're going to be a challenge? No. You may have an antisocial drunk person bump into you in a bar and maybe something escalates. That's different because alcohol's involved. But asocial predators, people that are out there jumping people that are out there looking for victims, if they're going to pick you, it's because they're bigger, stronger, meaner, faster, there's more of them, or they're armed. Having said that, I'm not in a position where I want to mess around hitting areas of the body where they can absorb it, continue their attack, and things can go really wrong really fast. So we need to prioritize targets that will either end a fight instantly or are reliable and will set up the ability to end the fight very quickly. How do we choose those targets? Tell you what, let's go watch some sport martial arts fights where some accidental or maybe purposeful illegal blows landed, and let's see what happened.
If we get there, right? You don't want to give away 2 rounds But Rich looks great. Yep. These you've seen tonight, too many. Shazam, son. The look on his face.
They're pretty much dead even with their efficiency.
No.
Sakara's got him down. First time he's been rocked in his MMA career. Oh, big flurry. It is all over. There were multiple punches that ended up landing to the back of the head of Cote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up and shakes him.
Big shots from Bisping. Absolutely 100%.
2 knees down on the ground. Absolutely illegal. Yep. No doubt about it. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, bad eye poke. Oh man. Oh man. Right in there. Right in the eye. That is nasty. Oh man. His eye is bleeding. Oh. This fight's over, folks.
Population in attendance here tonight.
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
Turk's done. In big trouble. Oh, he got poked. Oh.
Oh no. Accidental eye poke.
That was really bad. Let's see it. So calm.
Cooper eye. You can hear that hit his cuff. Hit him right in the cuff. Grabbing the ropes. Schreiber going in axe kick to the back of Matsui's head when he was down on all fours.
Konimoto lands a big right hand, changes levels there, but Dutra stays upright.
Well, you could see 3 of those elbows clearly look to me to be the back of the head and illegal.
So there you have it. There's a reason those blows and those targets, I should say, are illegal in those sports, because they end the fights right away. Now there's other good targets. I didn't find a video on how to attack every single possible vulnerable place on a human body, but here's an exercise that you can do right now to help you become a better martial artist by picking better targets. So first things first, make a list of all your martial arts techniques and rank them in order of easy, medium, or difficult to land in a real fight. For instance, jab to the face, probably fairly easy to land. Jumping, spinning, tornado kick, okay, really low likelihood of landing and would make you very vulnerable at the end of that. Just go through and rank everything from easy, medium to hard in terms of likelihood to be successful landing it in a fight. And remember, just because something is possible doesn't mean it's probable. I'm not going to have anything protecting my life that's possible without it being highly probable. Now, make another list with all those existing techniques. We're now going to apply them to targets on the body. So make a list of all the targets on the human body, right? Nose, jaw, throat, eyes, testicles, ribs, breadbasket, knee, shin, leg, kidney, liver, heart, pressure points, wherever it is you attack, right? Just make a list of all of them and go through your brain and think about, have you ever been hit there and what happened? If you were in a sparring session or playing a sport and you got hit on the outside of the leg, you got hit in the ribs, right? You took a shot to the jaw. What happened? Did you keep fighting? Did you keep playing? Or did you have to take a knee and rest for a moment? Okay. Anything where you were able to take that shot and keep fighting or keep playing your sport is an area of the body that's very resilient to damage. And if you're resilient to that damage, what's the likelihood your attacker is also going to be resilient to that damage? So any of those targets that made you go down, take a knee, and have to rest, that's areas you want to prioritize. Now you have a list of highly probable techniques that tend to work in fights. You have a list of highly probable targets to be successful in fights. Put those together, figure them out, and create your own martial art. Bruce Lee had a famous quote. He said, "It's not about the daily increase, it's about the daily decrease. Hack away at the non-essential." So basically, Streamline your martial arts to where you do a few things really, really well in a variety of circumstances. You'll probably do this for your stand-up game. You'll do this for your ground game. You'll do this for your weapons game. You'll do this for multiple attacker scenarios, whatever. Streamline your martial arts and become an awesome fighter. I'm Brian with Progressive Combat Systems. See you next time.